Hey guys, it's Paige and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be talking about totes. I have 3 totes here to compare, and we're going to be comparing Gucci's tote with the Louis Vuitton Neverfull and MCM's tote, and we're going to talk about which one is the best one for you. So if you're interested in seeing this comparison, then you're in for a treat. But before we get started, like always, I do want to take the time to thank everybody who's watched my videos, who's liked, commented, and subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like content like this. And we're going to get straight into the video. Break this video up into separate criteria, and I'm going to leave timestamps below as well. So we're going to start off with arguably the most popular bag. It's the bag that's been around for the longest, and it is Louis Vuitton's Neverfull. So we're going to start talking about price first for all these bags. So this bag currently retails for $2,030. This is the MM size, it is the mid size, and it's in the classic monogram canvas. Gucci has several different totes, but this would be the most comparable or equivalent to Louis Vuitton's Neverfull. I am going to leave a picture of what the classic tote looks like. You can see that this version is a little different. It is in the denim, which is a little, it's in the softer material, but I do have a OPHIDIA bag that's in the traditional canvas material. So I am familiar with that material. The other difference is that the denim has the leather bottom, and the regular GG Supreme canvas does not have that. It also doesn't have these corners right here. This bag is not as sturdy as the other bag, so that's the, and it's just a more fragile material with the denim, so I'm assuming that's what the design change is for. This bag is a lot more reasonable when it comes to the price. It retails for $1,650. This is also the medium size. And then lastly, we have MCM's Liz Reversible tote. This bag by far beats every other bag when it comes to price. This bag retails for $695, which isn't really that much of a price difference. When I bought this bag in 2016, so that was quite some time ago. There's a significant price difference on what I paid for my Louis Vuitton tote back in 2017 compared to the price now. So price wise, this bag is always going to win. Next, we're going to talk about how functional, or the functionality of these bags. So this bag is just basically a big abyss, everything that we need a tote to be. It does come with a slip pocket here on the inside. I have pink in the inside of my bag, the pink material, but I do believe this comes in like the tan color steel. It does come with a pouch. And this pouch also has like a little slip pocket inside of it. It's pretty convenient. So if you're traveling, this is like my go-to travel bag, or at least one of them, because it holds a lot. And then if you're in a situation where maybe you're going out but you don't want to carry a big bag, you can always take this pouch at night or on a resort or at a hotel or something like that. So I really like this pouch. Even though I do enjoy the look, one of my least favorite things about this bag is the vachetta leather. That is these straps and the lining around the edge and the top handle straps. Mine has like a golden patina that I really do like, but I hate the potential of water damage or the leather darkening too much, and for that reason I don't find myself wearing this bag often, because I feel that I need to baby this bag because of the fascetta leather. So it's not something that is as practical as the other two bags because it is untreated leather, unless either one, you don't care about the leather changing colors or having like dark spots because of oil or watermarks or water damage and that kind of thing. Or you get the Damier Ebene leather, which has treated leather on the straps. The only issue about those straps are they are thicker or stiffer, I should say, so they hurt. I have been told when you're carrying something heavy, they will dig into your shoulders. So that's my biggest gripe about this bag as far as how functional this bag is. Of course, a lot of people, this bag is extremely popular. A lot of people wear it. A lot of people wear this often, every day. But for me, I just find myself needing to baby the straps. I don't pick up this bag as often as I really should. Next, we're on to Gucci. One thing that I really love about this bag are the straps, because it has like, they're not D-rings, but they're, I don't know, kind of like oval rings right here, but they're flat on. Actually, you know what? I think it is a D-ring. There are D-rings right here. So the bag, the straps lay flat when you put the bag down, and I really enjoy that, because with the other two bags, like if you put the straps down, they're just like hanging like that, and I really don't like that look. I think when it comes to the straps in particular, this bag is much more functional because of that feature. There is a zip pocket and a slip pocket right here. Don't judge the inside of my purse, because I recently wore this purse and there's stuff in it. What the con as far as how functional this bag is that this bag does not come with a pouch. The inside of this denim version comes with like a linen type of lining, but the traditional Gucci Supreme Ophidia version has like a microfiber lining that has a suede finish. So I would say overall the lining of this bag just looks different. That's just a note. But you are, even though this one is cheaper, you are missing out on the pouch with the Gucci Ophidia. And this bag I have had the longest. It's only really been a few months longer though than the Louis Vuitton bag, but I have worn this bag a ton, like a lot, much more than any other bag. And I've definitely got my cost per wear out of this bag. My handles look like trash. I have tried to clean them, but they're like really dull. I did not baby this bag at all, so just keep that in mind. This is like a treated leather. I feel like all the paint is just worn off of the handles and they look horrible, but a lot of that has to do with how I've treated this bag. I did buy this bag a while ago, so my pouch is a little different. It's a little bit thicker than what the pouch looks like currently, but overall this pouch really can double as a shoulder bag with either version. It is substantial compared to the Louis Vuitton pouch. It is pretty huge. I would say not like 1.5 times bigger. So you definitely get your value, more of a value with this bag overall. You have the same issue as far as like the straps. It doesn't have that ring, but keep in mind this bag is it's greater than 50% less than the Louis Vuitton bag. The bag is reversible. I never wear it reversible, but it does have that option if you're interested in that. I should have also mentioned with both the MCM and Louis Vuitton totes that you do have the ability to cinch in the sides for added security. You don't have that feature with the Gucci tote. Of course, we know that people keep Louis Vuitton bags for like forever. People buy them used. They take them into Louis Vuitton and you can get these straps repaired. I'm not really sure if that is available with MCM or Gucci. I know they do repairs, both of them, if you have a store in the area. But I do know for sure you can get these replaced. So that is something to keep in mind. You can get all of the vachetta leather replaced. I don't know that it's worth the hassle with the MCM bag. Like my current straps, I don't know that I would go and get these repaired because of the price, because you can actually find this bag on sale as well. I would probably just get a new bag compared to getting it repaired, whereas this bag, especially because of the price, it would be worth me getting it repaired. And this bag has sentimental value for me, so that's also something to note. Next, we're going to talk about accessibility. These two bags, Gucci and MCM, you can find this bag any and everywhere. You can order it online. You're never going to have a problem finding this bag. So these two bags are very, very accessible. Louis Vuitton bag, Louis Vuitton has restricted how easy it is to find this bag, and Louis Vuitton is putting more of a emphasis, I should say, on their leather bags. And I think I know that they're restricting accessibility to this bag. So you can no longer walk into a Louis Vuitton store and order this bag. You have to put your name on a wait list to get this bag. I'm not aware of like how long you have to wait, but I do know that it's a lot harder to get this bag, only because you can easily order these online. You can order this bag online as well, but you have to, basically stalk the website to find it in stock. The Louis Vuitton Neverfull is for sure oversaturated. This is the most, in my opinion, or at least one of the most basic bags you can ever get. The Neverfull and the Speedy were my first luxury bag purchases. I bought these bags at the same time on the same day, and it was one of the most basic things that I've ever done in my life. I do not regret it. I do love these bags. These bags are very popular for good reason, but this bag is basic, and sometimes it's okay to be basic. Sometimes we like being basic. Sometimes we like stuff because we like it, and a lot of people like it because it's got a lot of good qualities. So we all like it. It is a classic. It's something that you will be able to wear 30 years from now, as long as you keep it up. As far as I know, Louis Vuitton will not repair any bags that have any cracks or anything in the canvas. So as long as you take care of this bag, you can keep it until, for decades, literally. So it is more of an investment. The price of this bag has gone up significantly, and I'm sure as long as this bag is popular, I'm sure it's going to continue to go up. I could sell this bag because I bought it in Europe and I got it for cheaper than what the US retail price was. I could easily sell this bag because it's in good condition and get more than what I paid for it. But we're not going to gaslight ourselves. This bag is it's basic, okay? So if you want to be unique, you want to be that girl, this is not it. This is not that bag. Buy it if you like it. I love this bag for me, but everybody's gonna have it. It's not unique. That being said, we're not gonna act like both of these bags aren't super popular. Obviously not necessarily the denim version, but the Gucci Supreme version, this canvas print in general, they're all very popular. I would say that the exception between these two bags, especially the Gucci bag, in my opinion, is it's not as popular as the Neverfull. None of these bags have been around as long as the Neverfull. Even though MCM has been around for a while, the OPHIDIA line, it is not as old as the other bags. So therefore, if you're looking for a bag that is the most unique, that you're least likely to see other people walking around in, I would go for the Gucci OPHIDIA. And I did want to show you guys my other Gucci OPHIDIA bag, so you could get, like, other than a picture, just an idea in your mind of what it would look like in this pattern. So it would have this webbing on it as well down the middle of the tote, and the color of the leather would be a little darker, which is like more of a chocolate brown. Now the next thing I wanted to talk about is just overall style, which is completely going to be personal preference. So I'm going to tell you what my personal preference. I'm going to preface this by saying that I do like monogram, obviously, because I just showed you 4 bags that have monogram on it, but it is not my favorite. I am a leather girl, and leather is always going to be my preference. I do find monogram to be flashy, and there are definitely times where I want the logo, and there's nothing wrong with that if you want it a lot of the time, but a lot of this is really going to fall down to personal preference on how much logo you want. So when it comes to, and I'm just going to use this bag for comparison, when it comes to the monogram in particular, to me, Gucci's Supreme is my favorite monogram. Out of the 3, it's really my favorite monogram in general because I just feel like it's a lot more subtle. There isn't like this huge contrast, especially when you compare like the MCM, the black and the tan. It's a huge contrast. And the Louis Vuitton, in my opinion, sorry, and the Louis Vuitton, in my opinion, it's just, it can be a little gaudy. I think a lot of this though has to do with the brand, what we associate with the fashion house. If you love the brand and it's just something about it that speaks to you, then you're gonna love the monogram, and that's gonna interpret the way that you see the monogram. So I really do think it just really comes down to what fashion house resonates with your personal style the most. And for me, Gucci, out of all 3 of these, even though I do like all 3 fashion houses, I just personally find myself gravitating more towards Gucci in general, and I like Gucci Supreme much more better than Louis Vuitton's monogram. Of course, you can get Damier Bean, which is a lot more subtle, but I still like Gucci Supreme's monogram better, and I also like that it is not as popular, and I like the contrast of the green and red webbing. So Gucci is the winner for me. I do find MCM to be the loudest. It is out there, but that's kind of like the brand of MCM. So again, I really do think it comes down to personal taste. And for me, I prefer a look that's a little bit less, a little more subtle, and Gucci is that for me when it comes to monogram. The last thing I wanted to talk about is wear. So I do have like some cracks in the monogram in this bag, but I don't know that it is like a fair comparison, but I did want to be fair and bring that up right here. I don't know if it's going to focus on this. I wear this bag a ton. This bag has been through a lot. I've traveled with this bag. It is a bag I have never babied, so you have to keep that in mind. I do feel that this bag is great quality. It's, you know, I don't know that the canvas is as great as a quality as Louis Vuitton, but it is up there. I definitely can't really feel like a difference in the canvas, like, oh wow, this is cheap. The canvas is pretty thick, so I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know that Gucci's canvas is as durable as MCM and Louis Vuitton. I also just don't wear this bag enough, so I can't really give it a fair comparison, but it just doesn't feel that way to me. The Gucci Supreme canvas just feels a little softer in my opinion, so I would be a little bit more worried about how it would wear. It's probably, I shouldn't say definitely because I really don't know, but I do feel like you may not be able to be so rough, which you really shouldn't be when you're spending that much money on a bag. Don't be like me. So overall, personally, if I had to buy one of these bags over again and I can only get one, I would probably get the Gucci bag, but that's just mainly me prioritizing personal style because it is not really winning in any of the other categories. It's not as expensive as a Louis Vuitton bag, but otherwise it's just really boiled down to personal style, and it's less saturated, and so that's something that I personally value. When it comes to price and value, MCM is it hands down. If you're just looking for something that you'll be able to keep for a long time and be able to get repaired and pass it down or whatnot, then Louis Vuitton is your pick. Of course, you know, you can keep all of these bags for a long time, but when it comes to something that will never go out of style and is least likely to look dated, then I would go for Louis Vuitton. At the end of the day, I think it's a highly personal choice when it comes to your lifestyle and your own personal sense of style. I do hope though that you guys have found this video to be informative. If you are considering one of these bags, let me know in the comments below which bag is your preference. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.